Really helps when you hit the button that actually says go live. All right. I am still trying to figure out, though, why it is. Let's see here. And we're going over. Well, hello, Judy May. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am working on figuring out. Oops. Yes, I am. Yes, it's mine. I know I don't do that very often, but it's me. Hello, Fishing the Dot. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. And there's Big Matt. Yes. I was looking because, okay, it shows that I'm the manager over there. I don't know what happened. I was looking at Matt's Nightbot, and it didn't have me. It wasn't showing mine. And then but what happened? But with it, it's still running whether I'm actually there or not. So that's cool. Do you make call instead? Yay! I enjoy seeing when everybody doing there. I need to find out though. Please turn off that light right behind me. Going over the table. Was raw. I was looking in the camera. I'm like, I'm missing something. The sound is off. Now it's back on. No. Let me just double check here. Camera and mic, audio. It's showing that I'm sending stuff out, so I'm not sure why. No, that works too. Because nobody. Is anything babe, I have everything set up the way I normally do. Let me close out of those. Yes. All right. I closed. You in yet? I'm trying to do some testing. better, or is it worse, or what do we got going? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put oh, wait a minute. Oh, all right. Okay, how about now? Is that any better? Thank you, Dobson. Now all right, how about now? Now is good. I got a thumbs up from Matt. I was about to say I can't hear anybody else, but maybe that's because no one else is on the panel. So I'm just listening to myself talk. All right, yay! All right, I'll test with those some other times. Thank y'all for hanging out while we were trying to do it. I was having all kinds of frustrations with the computer earlier. So that's part of why it took a while for me to get on. But anyway, I'm here and I'm putting up the link. So y'all saw my lemon pie earlier? That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I really appreciated the response. Thank y'all. I just finished up a little piece of chocolate pie that I baked. I also I'm waiting on the lemon meringue. A lot of times I run out of patience. It's my grandmother's recipe. And I run out.
Great for breakfast because it's a fruit.
Yep, Ray says it's going to be great for breakfast because it's a fruit. Ray, you want to just lean over and say hi? This is the amazing Ray that we talk about a lot of times.
Now I'm in trouble.
Yeah, now she's in trouble. I mean, I can cook. I know how to do basic cooking, and there's a few things I can whip up pretty well. But Ray, it's like everything she touches turns to gold. She is an amazing cook. But she'll tell you she's not a chef. She's worked for chefs, and they're a high class. Hello, Willie. What's up? Everybody doing all right? How's everybody feeling after this weekend? It's been a bit of one. We had some massive rain AR-15, time to play. All right. Hmm. We'll uh, I'll see who. Oh, I found someone. Hi. How are you doing? Why is my nose itching?
Good.
I promise I don't do none of that stuff. It's allergies. Welcome to Texas. Hi, Cassidy.
Hi, Mom.
All right, now I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you? Do you not have it plugged in?
Is that Cassidy?
Yes, it is. That's why it says Cassidy World. Right there.
Hi.
All right. Now I can't hear her. I don't know what's going on. Can other people hear her? Because maybe it's just me. Can you hear her?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Matthew, where's your
Say something.
somebody say something?
Hello.
I hear it.
Cassidy, you can hear her? All right. My computer is crappy. Sorry.
Mine is.
But people are saying hello to you, Cassidy.
Hi.
Having a good day?
Yes, ma'am.
How was your weekend? Uncle Willie says, "What's up, Cassidy?"
Hi.
Okay, you still can't hear who? And then Miss Judy
Hi.
May, she said hello. Mm-hmm. So, Cassidy, what have you been working on recently? I know you've been sewing all kinds of stuff. I'm not kidding.
Fixing.
What was that?
Fixing wise.
Fixing things. She's been working on
Sue's toys.
Sue's toys. Sue's that big dog that shows up in some of the videos. And,
Most of them. Actually, I'm pretty sure all of them.
Not quite all. But anyway,
As
she's
long as
been
I'm up front and not in town, Sue is most likely going to be in my video.
She ends up going to like anywhere she goes. She's carrying a bag of this or that, and then next thing you know,
I've narrowed it down to a fanny pack. My mom's fanny pack.
Now she went in the other room. At least before I could hear her. I can't hear what she's saying.
What?
Cassidy.
Yes.
Cassidy.
Yes.
I need you back in here.
Why?
Oh, Lordy. Lordy.
Oh,
Why?
What?
yeah, plug those in.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can at least hear through these.
Sue.
Y'all seen Matthew's
Bed.
headphones? Here's
Good boy.
Cassidy's. All right.
I don't have any working
Yes, this is what life
adapters.
is like around here. We just kind of go from
Because these
one emergency to another. Let me
these
see
are
here.
crappy.
Audio. Let's
Mom,
try.
your computer isn't crappy.
No.
These are crappy.
Yeah.
Literally,
I
I
can't
just
hear
sat
nothing
on
there.
it, and the tip of
I
it
wonder.
snapped.
Because she's done this before. Cassie, just keep on talking. Keep everybody entertained, I guess. Because, nope. That's not.
Well,
Hey, check and make sure the switch is turned on.
okay, y'all.
I did.
And turned up.
I'm working on
Yes, I did.
organizing my threads.
So.
Threads as in like sewing.
We're going to play charades.
Thread.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to play charades. And we're going to see if I can figure out what people are saying. Because that's just how we roll. See, it's not even recognizing that her thing's plugged in. Nope.
Well, I'm not talking right now.
I'm glad you can hear me. Let's see here. Fishing.
Mom, can you at least hear me?
I'm glad y'all can hear me. I just can't hear y'all. Is Cassidy still talking?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, Cassidy, I need you to talk. Come on.
Can you hear me?
Hello. because then how am I going to know if I actually hear anything or not? Is there anybody? Let me see here. Okay,
Hold
I'm
up. Let
glad.
me get my
I'm
mic.
glad you can hear both of us. Let me see here. Nope, nope, that's not gonna work.
I don't know if my mom can hear me, but I sure can hear her.
I'm trying to make.
So don't be talking about me, Mom. Mom, don't be talking about me.
Nope. Okay.
Where did? Hi. Okay. Well,
She's looking at the screen. She goes, "Hi."
I'm trying to find my mic right now because my mom seems to not be able to hear me. Ugh.
I used. Oh, wait. Hand me those that are in the
Where is it? Maybe I should have grabbed my mic before I joined. Okay, well,
Lord only
there's
knows
that,
what I was talking
the
about.
phone part to it. But where's the mic itself? There's some logic for you guys.
Can you hear?
She's gone. Oh no, she's gone. What are we gonna do? Find out where she went, Matt. She's just all of a sudden just gone. No, it's still not finding that anywhere. It's like my phone has no idea of anything. I don't know. I love you all. Hi, Tina. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I can at least talk to the chat. So, still trying to figure out what's going on. Having problems with the speakers and all that good stuff. I've had before where it's at least had stuff come out of the speaker.
Oh, and her phone died.
You know what? I just found something here that might actually help. Now, let's try this and that. And I figured out the problem. First of all, I'm an idiot. That's the first part of the problem. Okay, we're on good now, so everybody can hear me. And Tina is off work and sitting here relaxing. Good. Oh, I didn't see Pontoon Jody. Thank you, Matt, for saying that she was in. I've been slightly distracted trying to figure out what was going on. Among other things, now I know that for whatever reason, when I put on a headset, if I use my regular stereo input, it's not. No matter what we try, then it's not working. The computer just doesn't even recognize anything that comes in from the headphones as far as my microphone of me talking. But if I do it to the USB, then I get stuff, so we're good. But the one I was using earlier, apparently that was popping, so I took it off. Well, then we plugged in a different one. I still couldn't hear anything. So
No, Raymond.
Sorry, it's probably half gone at this point. I know that the chocolate's been hit pretty hard. I'm trying not to let anybody get into that lemon meringue yet because it's still warm. So it would probably just kind of ooze, which would still taste delicious. But, it's not as pretty. So let's see here. Eric Burnside. Good to see you. I always love when I start seeing everybody, all the names and stuff. I know I say that every time, but I don't know. It just means a lot to me. Um, so show of hands. How many people have seen that? How many people saw the lemon meringue pie?
Eric. Hello, Eric Burnside.
If you didn't hear over here, then Matt just also said hello. Let me see. So, yep. Lemon pudding, yes, it would. Well, not just that. It's kind of like the pie version of like a what do you call that? A lava cake. You know the chocolate lava cake where you when you cut into it, and I mean technically I think it's a souffle, but where the inside's not cooked, and so you cut the outside and it all just kind of like oozes out. It would be like that, which, like I said, still good. Because I make my crust is homemade, and I like mine thick. I like it to be part of the flavor, not just what holds the cake together. I mean, not the cake, and not just what holds the pie. It's not just to keep the pie pan clean. I actually like that flakiness in the dough and everything for a pie. That's how my crust works. So, Ray, how much of that pie is left? The chocolate pie.
Oh, enough for me. 2 thirds of it.
All right, let me see.
I've only taken a piece, I think.
Okay, I thought Cassidy did also, though.
No, yeah, here's Cassie.
Okay, let me see. I was going to show them how it looked with the. See, that's. Let me see if I can do it. See, and so my crust is kind of flaky there. It's not pretty. It doesn't have all those pretty little things on the outside, like the top edge and everything, but it does good. I really at Christmas time, well, holidays and stuff, I turn out probably Matt, about between 6 to 8 pies,
Sure.
to make sure that there's enough for here and then also at Matt's family's house.
Can you give Eric a wrench?
Got him. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Matt, could you please do it? Because every time I start to do it, it comes up with things like cancel, and I don't want to accidentally mess something up. I wish you could make people mods here in the through StreamYard. That would make things a lot easier. And I don't want to open up.
Because you're on the wrong one.
Oh, really? Oh, I'm in under. Oh, that explains it. Never mind. Sorry. I'm having a time tonight. Dealt with massive migraines yesterday. The weather pushing through caused a lot of problems. And today's been a busy day. So I think I don't know, it's just kind of all rolled over. Hey, Fish in the Dot, it is not going to break your diet because there's no sugar over the TV or over the computer.
Pie, please.
Well, maybe when I do them for the holidays, I'll set up a camera and we'll do a live thing while I'm actually fixing them. That might be fun. But pretty soon I'm going to start making my other my peanut brittle and fudge and pralines and all that. I'm just trying to decide because mine and Matt's anniversary is on Wednesday, and I really wanted to get more of the stuff fixed under our house before then. But with all the rain and stuff now, things are kind of goopy on the in and the out. So I don't know if I want to do that tomorrow. I don't want to, but it needs to get done. Hi, Ryan. Yes, I know you. It's like every time I turned around, Ryan, you were still online, which was kind of cool. It was good to see Rico also. And then I think when I got off to eat was not long after Road Warrior had came
Tell
on.
Eric that he could drop any links he wants.
Eric, you can drop links as much as you'd like. Matt and I both very much agree with We want people to grow, and the best way to grow situations like this, if you don't know they're out there, you're not going to know about what's an option. I've found so many people I never would have found. Yes, it was definitely a comedy show.
So,
Ryan, absolutely. Anytime that I can help out with stuff like that, I will. Um, I'm hoping to learn more about it and be able to do more stuff. But my background, I did do computer operations and did some programming. So, um, molasses spice cookies. Ooh, maybe we could trade. Whenever I do craft shows and stuff, we normally start scoping people out. We'll take turns because at the shows, at least it's my mom, which is Mama that does the leather work and everything, and then there's myself, and then Matt's mom is with us, and she does blankets, fleece tie blankets, and matter of fact, I actually have. This is one of her more simple ones, but this is one of the dream catchers that Big Matt's mom makes. And some of the feathers moved in the package. Oh, that's what happened. They came from there. Let's see, this one's purple and yellow and white. Do you believe she sells these for only like $10? That's it. With all of that work on it, and it's hand done. I think Maria and Matt might have a problem with that.
what? The pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
No, that's not my favorite.
No. Dobson said anything pumpkin and he'll darn near marry me. Ray may. Well, Matthew will eat pumpkin with like just a spoon in the pan if we let him. But then that's how Matt likes pecan pie. So, let me see. Where's all right? Anyway, yes, she makes those, and so what we do sometimes is we take turns going out and like seeing what else is out there, and kind of spreading the word of what we have. And then by the end of the show, when you start having an idea of how much stuff you have left over, you start making trades. So I've ended up with I've had apple butter, homemade, home done honey. What's some of the things I've brought? Well, jewelry and stuff. But I'm always open for trades. But I'm thinking, because with our anniversary coming up, thinking if I make some candy tomorrow, sell it on Tuesday, then we'll have a little bit of running around money for Wednesday night. So already got things worked out at the church for somebody else to do my stuff there. So woohoo! We're gonna party, which means probably just go to bed. No responsibilities. What are we gonna do? Let me see here. Now that I've got all my audio stuff working, if anybody wants to come up,
we'll go fishing.
Well, might as well. We went fishing for half of our anniversary. Good portion of it. Actually, if anybody familiar with Galveston at all? Galveston used to have this. Galveston Island had this huge dock or pier. Actually, is this big pier that went out, and there was a hotel on it. So coming out from the seawall, there's this massive, what was it, like 3 or 4 story, about 4 story place. And what was the name of it? Can't believe I can't remember it now. Anyway, this place had been around for a long time, like decades upon decades. Now I'm going to have to look it up. It's going to drive me nuts. But anyway, that was where I'd always wanted to have my honeymoon, was at this place. Flagship? Is that what it was? Yeah. Yes, the Flagship. And I'm not kidding. This place, it was so cool because, I mean, the water wasn't too deep at that point, but you could literally like do your fishing pole off the porch. And Mike's fishing home. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for that. All those thumbs. I definitely appreciate it. Anyway, so we're we've got everything set up. I'm so excited because I mean our wedding was, or should I save that for Tuesday night?
Tell Mike to say drop.
Oh, Mike, just type out simple, just drop. Type out drop. Matt's asked you to do that, please. Anyway, so we get to this place. I'm all excited because I've always wanted to stay there. There is a frat party going on. Like, we got in the got in the elevator, and you could tell the brand of tequila that had been spilt. It was that strong. And that's just where it began. I think on Matt's live on Tuesday night, I'll tell the rest of the story. Let's just say we did not stay there that night. And the good news is my brand new husband at that point did not end up in jail. It was a question at one point if that was going to happen or not. But anyway, so we stayed the night in a different hotel that night. And then the next day, we went back to the house, got fishing poles, and went out fishing. That's how we spent at least 3 or 4 days. Was fishing. I had a good time. Let's see, what did he say? Everybody saying hello. Hello, 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 hello. I feel like I'm in Queensryche. Hello. Is there anybody out there? Thank you, Raymond. People don't listen. Let me see. So, anything people want to talk about tonight? I've seen... The thing is there's so many people from different areas, different countries and stuff. I don't know. Also, did you work? Did you not work? Ready for bed? Ready for a great day? Is Judy May still in here? Hadn't seen anything from her in a little while. Pontoon Jody. I am so sorry we had all those problems with the sound early on. It's frustrating. I can understand if people kind of drop off and stuff like that. Somebody still think about that pie, huh? I'm proud of that pie. I take a regular recipe and, well, kind of regular. Bless you, babe. Then I put extra lemon juice in, and then a little extra this and a little extra that. The biggest thing I do that a lot of people don't know how to do is my meringue. I don't use cream of tartar. I don't use cream of tartar at all. My grandmother taught me how to clean a bowl. So when the eggs are getting whipped up, it's just straight egg whites and then sugar. But I don't use, so the taste is smoother, a little bit sweeter. I think, well, it makes sense. Cream of tartar would have a tart flavor, but let's see here. I saw what you just wrote. Mike says, I know drop gets links drops. I'm for fun and entertainment, but fine, since I don't listen. Hey, just trying to make it easy. Hi, Avid. How are you doing? Let's see. Fishing the Dot said, YouTube made me hook. Said again. Mike C. Glad you dropped. And no pie for Raymond. She said maybe. Oh yeah. I keep wanting to type things in to respond to everybody. I guess I kind of forget that I'm here and being everybody's entertainment. Yada yada yada. For those that are aware of my Aunt Lynn, my mom's sister, Momo is still up there with her, but um, she's doing really well. So we're glad to hear that. I had made her a pillow that has a spot to be able to put the. You can't see my hands of what I'm doing. It's a pillow that in the it has a pocket in the back so an ice pack will fit there, and she says that's really been helpful. Mike saying, Dot, I lose 12 per week, it seems like. YT odd. They seem to come back. I know. I've gotten over 90 a couple of times and I drop right back down. I think currently I'm at 88. Just not quite up there. One of the biggest reasons I want to be able to get over 100 is just to be able to change the name. But let's see.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric. Yes, for about my aunt. I really appreciate your prayers. It means a lot. And it means a lot to her too. Mom, since Momo being accepted into this community and stuff, and knowing that everybody is thinking about them and everything, it's really meant a lot. So very, very, very much appreciate it. But Fishing Dot says he's gonna start a protest. So are we gonna put up signs? Is that where are we gonna march? Should that be on a live or should we just do a bunch of shorts? Put our sign up in the short and then just hashtag YT protest. Give us Fishing the Night. You're at 91 now? Yep. Casty and I were both at 91 on the same day. And then she went up and then I went back down and everything. Oh, really? Cool. Thank you, Mike. He said that you can change link before 100 if you verify your Google account. Just a tip. I'll have to look into that because honestly, I didn't even go in and try. And I think I've verified everything I can. Rambling with the Brooms. Thank you for showing up. He's in the house now. 10 people on the panel march in our living rooms. That'll work. I think that'd work just fine. Let me see. I'm curious now to see what kind of signs we get. Rico, hello, hello. Says, hey, everybody, I'm watching you on my TV. By the way, that lemon meringue pie looks good. Getting my belly. Yep, it's still chilling. We've tucked into the chocolate pie, but we're gonna hold out and do lemon for breakfast. Yeah. We're adults, right? We can do what we want. Ramblin' says hello, little Matt.
Take that wrench away from him. He got to his head.
Right. Let's see here. Fishing the Dot says hi to Rico. Let me see. Yes, the fabulous Rico. I don't even want to know what you had on your face earlier. I mean, you said it was makeup. I know what the chat was saying. I'm not going to go there. But if it was makeup, you know there's easy ways to get that off, right?
It was not makeup.
All right, now if it's not, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I feel like on one of those TikTok things. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. Some things are just better left unsaid. Let's talk about it. No, let's not. And then say we did. How's that? Let me see here. Oh, who is Nightbot? Yes. Would you? All right. For those of y'all that are more experience than I. A little chuckle. First time I came across Nightbot, it was in Sui's channel, Sui TV, and I thought this person was just like on point. Like somebody'd say something, they'd drop the link, and then this was going on and that was going on. And I must have said hi to Nightbot like 5 times, and they kept saying hi back. So that was great. And then I found out that Nightbot is um, it's a robot. Basically, you go to a website. It's called Nightbot. It's an um, don't really want to call it an app or software, but it's sent out um, from once you log into Nightbot, you're going to connect it to your YouTube account. You can also do it to Twitch and a couple of others. I'm sure other people could put it in. And what it does is it monitors your chat stream. And if certain things are said, then it can respond. For example, I've programmed mine to where when you type in the word drop, then it's automatically going to go and find your link to your channel and drop it in the feed. And part of that's I came up with that because Matt and I agreed that we really want to help people grow. Doesn't matter really what we're at. If there's a chance we can help someone else, then fantastic. For Matt, he likes to just boost people and their numbers, and it allows him to get to know people. And for me, there's people that before Matt started doing all this, um, for me, YouTube, I mean, I had all kinds of playlists, but it was all, I was doing research for the kids because we do homeschool. There was things on how to fix stuff on the car, and there was how to, you know,
Eric has a new friend.
replace the, um, how to replace something on the vacuum cleaner or whatever. I was constantly going for learning how to do things, and which is great. But I really didn't look at it as a community. The people that I found, it was more they had information. I went and found the information. Some of them did a better job of it than others, and so that's what I did. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I was reading. Anyway, so that's yeah. Um, but anyway, so with when I started listening to Matt as he was being a moderator, and one of the big things was they were always saying drop so and so's link or whatever, and then when I'd start watching, you'd have 3 or 4 people dropping the same link, and to me that just got messy. So I came up with drop, and anyone can use it. A lot of the Nightbot commands you have to be a moderator to use, but by being able to set up drop, once people know, they can pop in, drop their link, and then boom, that's done. And they can just communicate, and we can have a good old time and not have to worry about all the rest of that. See, eyeliner. Let's see here. Um, sure, it was Rico. Okay, I'm moving up here. I got to see what he said. So apparently Rico claimed it was eyeliner. Well, I have a white pencil that could be used as a highlighter. Hello, Backlash Fisherman. Nice to see you. Um, let's see. Tonight, at this moment, we are explaining Nightbot and we are harassing Rico. So try to get in on that as quickly as possible. um, anyway, let me just say cold cream. Yeah, that helps. Baby oil. That'll help. Do you know if your kids, if anybody's still got kids young enough to use Sharpies, or if you know made some questionable choices and you're at a party and you happen to wake up with it, baby oil. Baby oil gets Sharpie off of skin really well. I used to use Sharpie when we'd go somewhere with the kids. I almost lost Matthew one time. Oh my word, I was scared to death. I mean, we were at it. We were only, um, let me see. It will make your skin softer. You go, yes, it will. Um, fishing and rambling. Go to bed. Oh yes, the ore. You grab one it can get really bumpy. If I could speak, it would be better. Um. Anyway, I almost lost Matthew. And it turned out he was standing right behind me. And the brat, as I turned around, he turned around. So I really didn't lose my kid. I just thought I did. And so I always keep yeah, this is that prepper light, like from the other night. I always keep things like we go to anything where we might get souvenirs or just anything the kids might share or whatever. I bring a Sharpie. That way I can write names on things and stuff like that. And it comes in handy. I pulled up my kid's shirt and I wrote on his belly my phone number, then went and did it to Cassidy too. So nobody could see it. But believe me, I was not going to take a chance of him disappearing and nobody being able to find me. Let's see, YouTube silly. I had 206 5 minutes ago. Now 203 again. That's why I don't bother with asking for drops. Well, still, we can. And the thing of it is even if they're not counting them, don't worry about that. But because someone links to you, they're hopefully going to end up at least seeing a couple, or some people, they're not waiting for suggestions to show up. They'll just go over and watch stuff. I know I do that a lot of times. And if they put a comment on or whatever, eventually it's going to even out. So I'm not too worried about the exact number. But I mean, most of our stuff goes through Matt. But he gets irritated at me when he's on a live and I want to say something. He says I hijack it, but you should see him over there when I'm having a live. He makes faces. He does all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like that one. Wow, backlash has gone from 38 to somewhere around 75. Hello, Raquel. Thanks for stopping by. We've got about 3 different conversations going on at the same time. So feel free to find one and go from there. I'm going to go ahead and now that we've got some more people in here, I'm going to go ahead and drop the link again for coming up in chat. Everybody that I know of that's in here, I know you, so I would love to have you come in. Mike's Fishing Home. See you later. Got some Facebook messengers asking questions. Keep rocking out, good people. Cool. Well, thank you very, very much for stopping by. We appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm curious. Is anybody here that someone else in the chat, you would like them to post a certain type of video? That would be interesting to see. A little bit of crosstalk. I shall facilitate. Rico said, rambling, go drink rabbit milk. Have you ever tried to milk a rabbit? It's easier than milking an almond, but still not super effective. They got claws. It's a lot easier to do a goat. Oh, who am I talking about? Let's see. We're some people are harassing Rico about earlier. And then we were talking about Nightbot, and we're talking about numbers with YouTube. And Backlash says, I came on to get my mind off the EMS call I just got off of. We lost a guy, but the family expected it. I'm so sorry to hear that. My mom was a nurse for 45 years, Momo, if you've heard about her. And she worked with NICU. And I got to tell you, though, she had bad calls. She had, what effectively was a bad night, losing someone. And those are tiny babies. But there were also the ones where the miracle happened. And those are the ones where she would just glow when she came home in the morning. I remember one little girl, her name's Sydney. She was only 26 weeks. And she was born on Momo's birthday, which was also Sydney's mom's birthday. And Sydney's grandmother wasn't around. So Momo became a surrogate grandmother. She is now 16 years old. and is an amazing young lady. And her parents were told over and over again that there was no way she was going to make it. I mean, a 26 weeker. This was, 16 years ago. Even now, that even though they've made a lot of advancements and stuff, it's still rough. But so you're also a volunteer fireman. Matt did some work with EchoSearch for a while. I gotta say, I'm sure you have hard ones, but boy, people really, I know we do. We really appreciate what you do. But if you're wanting, we can kind of change the subject, try to bring you on to something a little more casual. Let's see. Ryan says, "Hey Rico, my replies are going to be slow because I'm on my iPhone. Thanks for the funny show." I know. Yes, if anybody wants to go back and watch a live, now it was a really long one, so I don't know at what point Rico shows up in it, but so I know that Ryan's been working on getting his site back to working the way he wants it to. Oh, I would always love to see that. Backlash says that he wants to do a video and tell his daughter's testimony. I think I was, because you were in the other night and you were saying a little bit of the situations with her. I definitely would be interested. Let me see. Fishing the Dot says that his face is still sore from laughing in that live. Yes.
Mine too.
Matt says his too. Let's see. Oh, Backlash is telling Ryan he couldn't find your live when Road Warrior did his takeover. I know that some things have changed. So, Ryan, are you wanting to drop your link? If so, that's up to you. I know that you're trying to keep some security stuff down, but
he's already done it.
Oh, he did? Okay. Fishing the Dot says my wife thought I was nuts. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I know the other day I was watching one of Rico's, and it was the one on Neanderthals, if we were to all go back to the Stone Age. I'm not kidding. I was at the grocery store, so I actually wasn't watching the stream. I was just listening to it, kind of like a podcast. And I've got an ear pod in, so no one can really tell that I've got headphones on. All of a sudden, I just start busting out laughing, and people are looking at me like I am insane. Backlash. I have Bible study on Sunday. I would like to have you on one Sunday if that's cool with you. So let me see here. Raymond says thought dot, and then I'm not sure if those are.
Hey, and tell Backlash that I don't ever miss a Sunday Bible study.
Okay.
Of his, and every one of them get you right there.
Okay. Matt's saying that those Bible studies are really good ones. Now, I got to tell y'all, because a lot of y'all know that I go to church, and I actually have been doing the live stream through there. Finally getting it up and running. It's been a few months because we were going from nothing and getting it all set up. And we finally have the copyright stuff and everything else, so I can do the music and everything. But some people, because Matt doesn't go to church with me, it's kind of this thing of another sure, he believes. Well, the thing with it is he watches the streams and he watches Bible studies online with a lot of y'all, and you don't have to be in the building. It says what happens is after when you end any live with either YouTube Live or StreamYard, YouTube, Google, go all through the live stream for copyright music and content that shouldn't be on there. Exactly. Yes. And here's the other thing. even if you have the copyright licenses. So if you go through, let's say, for example, as a church, you can get a license through either CCLI or CCS, I think is the other one. And CCLI is the one that I don't know if many of you know, but even if you're in a church, where'd that come from? At the string. Woohoo! Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I that was weird.
She pushed the wrong button.
Well, the thing of it is out of nowhere this window shows up, and so I closed it to get it out of the way, and when it did, everything disappeared. um. Anyway, uh, Raquel, you're gonna just have to go watch it. There's so much happened, but let's just say Rico was the life of the party. Anyway, let me back up just a little bit here. Backlash says, Eric, I'm actually an usher and on First Touch team at my church in Greenville. All right. Ryan said, Raquel, this is my third account. I'm behaving and I really don't want to lose this or another channel. Exactly. It really is important that people understand the copyright stuff. But I know. Let's see here, South Carolina here. I got it back, Raymond. I did. But you see, if someone else was on panel with me, it wouldn't have been as nerve-wracking because it would have held it together. But anyway, so with the copyright stuff, even if you have the licenses, that's not enough. Even if you put the licensing information in your description, that's still not enough. And you have to have a license for, even before streaming started, you had to have a license to be able to sing. Now, anything in the old hymnal is considered free. Somebody knows what the word is, free something. It's public domain. But if you're doing, if you're singing any of the more contemporary songs, then you have to, even if you're at church, to be able to put the words up on the screen and to sing it, you have to actually put your license information there. To be able to stream it, you have to have a whole additional license. And after your stream is done, like I'm going to have to go in for this morning's, and they notice, I mean, with some of the other people I know that do streaming for their own churches, they say it's a really bad day when you don't have copyright claims. But you have to go through, and they will actually have this listing that says so-and-so song at so-and-so timestamp. And then you have to go through this whole rigmarole of saying that you do have copyright permission through this and this and this. And then you have to say, these are the different numbers I have. These are the licenses, blah, 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 blah. And you have to, if there's 4 songs or 4 points where they recognize it, you have to go through all of that for each one. So there is that. Let's see. Rico taking over my live and turned it into a comedy show. Go check the video I recently posted of him. It's on my channel. Yes. And he also says, and this is why we're all trying to warn RW about music, or it's simple YouTube will delete. And it's true. And it's, I mean, I know it seems like the man is picking on us and looking over our shoulder and stuff like that. But like what I was saying before, this is stuff, I mean, copyright things as far as songs and stuff. I remember when I was a teenager, and some of you know that was not exactly last week. And when my mom was leading the worship, we had to have all the copyright stuff. This is in a church that only had like 20 people in it. But if you didn't, you could get in trouble. You could get sued. So not that too many people are going to turn a church in that's that small, but legally they could. Yes, you'll lose your channel. Yes, that Ryan was saying that also. If you get in trouble enough, YouTube will actually ban your router IP. So that's, you can only make so many accounts, but if you're going from the same place, they're going to eventually say, all right, we've had enough. We're calling it, and you're done. But each person has to make their own decisions on what they're doing. As my dad has said on more than one occasion, you have to let them step in their own mud puddles. Let's see here. Ooh. Now, when I've done things like sing my mom's song, that I don't have to, that's okay. That's something that I don't have to do anything with. And eventually, if somebody does put a copyright on it, I can literally say I have the rights to it. So, Backlash, she said, my channel will be fishing and occasionally family time. If everyone's definitely interested in watching that. And with the fishing, you may already be aware, but there's a lot of like fishing tournaments. If you're able to set up to be able to do live streaming when you're going fishing, people will watch. And they'll just hang out with you. It's pretty cool. Matt and I have done that a few times, watching other people fishing. Kind of, because we're not too far from the coast, but sometimes it's just weather or whatever. And to kind of get that atmosphere of still feeling like you're just sitting on the dock somewhere fishing, that's pretty good. But there's tournaments and all kinds of things. Let's see here. And also, I'm understanding from the Huntsman does a lot of videos on things that he's learned of what works and doesn't work. And one of the things he said that I've definitely seen to be true looking at other channels is don't pigeonhole yourself. Don't keep yourself in one little box. So doing occasionally anything else can be good, because otherwise you'll get to a point where you're kind of just preaching to the choir. Everybody on your list is people who are doing the same thing. You're all just running around in the same boat. So, haha, fishing analogy. Anyway, but mixing it up a little bit, and like today, technically my show, my channel, whatever, Texans Down Under, I was down under my house. So many people think that maybe I'm in Australia, and I'm not. I may only do a few more videos under my house, but I like the name, so I'm going to stick with it. Let's see. I just got to go live approved, but only with a laptop and not cellular service. There's a workaround. If you get on StreamYard, which it's free for 20 hours a month. But if you're on StreamYard, if you're on StreamYard, then you can, let's see, what kind of phone do you have? Did you say? Let's see. Okay, it depends on, well, I know that with an iPhone, if you go through Safari, you can log into, no, I don't want anything on that. If you log in with an iPhone through Safari, then you can actually do it from it. You don't have the all of the nifty things. It's not as easy to do, but you can at least do it. Software by Corel.
Hello, Sue.
Brian, is that a company here, or is that something specific to the UK? Let me see. And you also said, I will eventually do the two-step verification. I've been watching for that. But the video editing software that I'm using is free. Oh, that's what you, okay. Open source, and it's a pain in the bum. It keeps crashing, so I'm buying video editing software. You could look at Divinity, and Divinity, what was that called? Let's see, Divinci's. It's gonna drive me nuts. I'll have to look it up and I'll share it later. But oh, Suey showed up. Hello. Thank you. Welcome to my live stream. Yes, Raquel asked, do I go live at irregular times? No. I wish I could, and at some point maybe I will. I would love to make something a little bit more consistent. The problem is my life is the opposite of consistent. So far, the only thing consistent is each day I breathe. Other than that, I cannot promise anything. So I really don't want to set up this is going to happen every, whatever. And then everything goes to pot and it just doesn't happen. But I'm really wanting to. The other thing is at our place, our internet is not very good, so we tend to do it at my parents'. And if something's going on there, then I don't really want to intrude the same way. But let me see. Suey asked Raymond how he's doing, and he said he's good. Ryan, Suey, Ryan wants to know if you have a sister. She has multiple, if I understand correctly. Some of them, the different names of the accounts. Suey, do you have 3 sisters?
3 or 4.
The thing is sometimes I get the channel names and the real names mixed up. I appreciate that, Raquel. Yes, and if anybody wants to come up, I always enjoy that. But I'm very aware that since I don't have things scheduled usually, that it's not as likely that everybody's going to come through. Now, Matt does have one scheduled Tuesday night at what time, babe? 7 o'clock Central Time, Texas time. So at 7 o'clock in the evening on Tuesday, Matt and I, basically it's an anniversary party. Our birthdays, our birthday. Yes, Resolve. Yes, that's the one. And it's done by Black Magic. And they, it's really good. It's really good. It's got a lot of professional stuff on it, or should I say it is a professional one. And I don't believe you have to pay for it because I've got it on the Mac at church, and it's done. It does really well. Now let me see what I was saying about. Yes, 7 Eastern time, I believe so. Yes, because we have Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. Yes. So yes, it would be 8 o'clock Eastern. And basically kind of just a get together, a bit of a party.
One of her sisters just so.
Yes, it says Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I always go back. I've got my notification set up to where if anyone does support me, it lets me know. And the first thing I do is go and check them out and make sure I'm supporting them as well. Let's see. Reason being is because one of them commented on one of my videos. Oh yes, their family is very good about supporting people. It's and they're just really sweet people. Um, and it says my brother-in-law also supported you this morning. Thank you. Raymond says 9 for me. Oh, 9 p.m. Yes. So where are you? There's Eastern 8, 9. All of a sudden, I'm much better at geography than this. I promise. But I guess I'm just not a very good time traveler. All I worry about anymore is when I change. It's just like magic. You have a phone nowadays, and you just kind of look down. It tells you where you're at. Remember when I was traveling with my my aunt and going up from Washington over, and it was like Google Maps would tell us when we change states or change countries. Welcome to Canada. It's like, yeah, I kind of got that from the guy asking for all my paperwork. Ryan said he was also looking at Adobe Premiere, Corel Video Studio, and I don't mind paying for the software. Right.
Nova Scotia.
Yes, the ones I know about, honestly, are the ones that are free. Because, okay, that would make sense. Yes. Nova Scotia is that little bit farther out. We actually, I don't know if you're interested in genealogy or not. You'll find I will follow different trails for conversations. Believe it or not, my daughter's even worse than I am. But I do our family genealogy. And I know that my grandmother's father's side came in through there. And I've been trying to get some research done in that direction. But so I know where that is. And Wolf Island. Do you know of Wolf Island out in Nova Scotia area? I think that's what it was. Wolf or Fox. Maybe it was Fox Island. Let's see. Well, Backlash, good night. I hope you have sweet dreams. And I hope we were able to distract a bit. Let's see here. All right. Sui says, I have sisters all married, but only 2 into YouTube. The rest not on there. Matt Sui says, hello. Raymond says he's not sure. All right. And the thing with this is some of the places, because this was, let's see, they would have came over in the mid 1800s. So if I've got the dates right, or the right people anyway. So some of the places may not really even be called the same that they were. Yeah, Ryan, it's definitely way past your bedtime. Have you slept like in the last 3 days? That's what I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, have you actually slept? Oh, Tina's still here. Hello. Let's see.
Tina must be going on multiple.
You do. Big Matt over here, I'm not kidding. YouTube is currently his job. He is on, typically, he'll be on his iPad and his phone for certain. And then sometimes he's also on the computer. So he'll be in 3 different things. Okay, you said you have slept. Okay. Haven't been wide awake for 3 days. I get that. Yes. Yes, he is a super supporter. He just really always has been. And
that's like right now, I'm modding in 2 other channels.
Oh, he's modding in other channels while watching and listening over here. We what is that? Okay, just a wire. That could be nerve-wracking. But let's see here. So here's all kinds of different things that I like. Does anybody like depression glass or history stuff? Or we could go back to cooking. Who's on Matt? No one gets on Matt but me. Let's just make that clear right now. Just putting it out there. Matt, I think she's asking what other lives are on. Oh, Ryan, it's a euphemism for different things so that we're not saying as much about terms. It's like when Matt says hook set or something like that. Oh, who's he modding? All right. Well, that's what I figured. Matt, who are you in with?
Survivor LT.
Survivor LT. Oh, what's the other one? You said there was two. Did it end? Oh, Ryan's still up right now?
I haven't been back over there.
Oh, okay. So he's probably still just got it running. Hey, we're getting you the views. All right. Ray has... Oh, thank you, Ray. I've been wondering where those were all day. Ray has picked up her puppy dog, and she is heading off to bed. See, these have been missing. I'm getting... See? What was that, babe?
Right, Ray.
You're not here today. I don't know what we have to do. I want to be here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Let's see here. It's easy to get confused. Let's see here, folks. Y'all know me. Throw out a subject. Anything. I mean, I've actually been on here for a little over an hour. You know, Raquel, you were asking if I was doing things more steady. I think part of the reason I don't is because it seems like whenever we get on, we're on for like hours upon hours. And if I made something a little more consistent, then maybe not so much. And also, there's so many great people in our group that I don't want to go live when somebody else is. I've had that happen before when I went live, and then Sui was on, and she said that was fine, you know, that it wasn't a problem. But I didn't. I felt guilty.
I think Rico's still trying to get the makeup off.
Oh, is Rico still trying to get the makeup off? He's you know what you can do if you're curious to see if someone's still in. I can't do it from here. Matt, do you have me on your computer or on your phone?
I have you on my computer.
Okay, so start trying to do the ampersand, and then
The what?
the roundabout A, that symbol, and do... That's not ampersand anyway. Anyway, do that and put an R like you're going to tag him, and see if Rico shows up.
Huh?
See if Rico shows up. Sui says, it's okay, Ryan, that she made an acronym for the words that sometimes YouTube filters. And said, tell Matt it's permanent marker. Nope. Did it come up? So he's not in there. It would have come up when you typed it, babe. Don't be my friend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do
In
you
the chat?
mean? I think I'm misunderstanding something. I'll be your friend as long as you'll let me. How's that?
We're not friends, we're family.
Oh, well, okay. That's fair. Matt made a point. We're not friends, we're family. friend of mine, we went to a birthday party for a friend of ours, and they homeschool, and they have multiple children, and the mom in that family had a very difficult life, childhood, etc. And I made a comment about some kids that are friends of our kids and our family, and she looked at her daughter, who was like 4, and she looked at her and she goes, "Does blood make family?" And she goes, "Nope, choices make family."
Tell her yes.
So yes, please. um Matt says yes. I think he just gets tired of just hearing my voice. Maybe that's what it is.
I can only hear you talking.
That's because I'm the only one up.
This is to that.
Right. Oh, so if somebody else comes up, you wouldn't be able to hear them anyway. Okay. Raymond needs a snack. You want me to check on that pie for you? Ha 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 ha. Let me see here. Yep, Eric needs a snack too. Is everybody hungry? I got some M&Ms. Does that work? Product placement. Okay. Never know when somebody might want one, right? It's always good to have a spot. Okay, bedtime. Good night. Good night, Raquel. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, Eric. Anyway, all of a sudden I'm really tired. It's like hanging out and everybody just gets comfy. I like that. Let me see here. Could talk about. Could start singing. I was going to bring up. Let me see what I have over here. Anything interesting and exciting? Checking out over on my. Got pictures, and more pictures. I always love pictures. I mean, if you look on my phone, let me see. Place your bets. Well, not really bets, but still. Who can guess how many pictures I have on my phone? And I'll show y'all once it comes. Yeah.
Probably about 2,000.
Matt says 2,000. All right. What guesses do other people have? Y'all have seen me show pictures and stuff. And oh, there she is. Hello.
Hello, Anita. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Just arrived here in my sister's house again. I went to the other house. The house of my big sister, and I asked her to visit your channel and give some support to.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. The Stellar Francesca. That's my big sister.
What's your first name again?
She asked me if for your friends who are very supportive of you, and I told it it's Big Matt's family. Yes. And she said, "Okay, I'll do the favor. I will support them." He doesn't have a channel. I mean, it's just a viewers, a supporter.
Right.
Yeah, she's into YouTube just for roaming around, watching something, but it doesn't. She doesn't want to have the channel content. So
Right.
good thing. I told her to support my friends. And okay, tell me who
I
is very
yep.
supportive to you? And I told her it's Stigmat and the family. And
Oh
then
yes.
she told me, okay, me and my husband will support them. So her
Well,
husband, he was Apolinario Costa.
I'm definitely the things that y'all post is some of them, the different things of videos of some of the natural stuff around and things like that. I love, and just the day-to-day things are really great. But I just like hearing your voice. It's a happy voice for me.
Oh,
Now,
thank
um,
you.
we've have over here. Just as you were starting to come on, I asked everybody if they just to guess how many pictures I have on my phone. No one is even close. Matt said 2,000. Fishing the Dot said
Mhm.
300. Eric said 700. Then Fishing said 1,500. Ryan said 2,500. What are your guesses? What's your guess? How many
Here,
pictures do I have?
features.
Yes, how many pictures do I have on my phone?
Oh, it's hard to guess. Give me a clue.
Oh, the clue is that if everyone added their numbers together, it still wouldn't be enough. That's the clue. If
Okay.
you added all the numbers that people have guessed and you added them together, it still wouldn't be as high as how many pictures I have on my phone.
Big Matt, give me a come on, shoot
It's
on
my
the
favorite co-host.
Matt's saying it's my favorite co-host. All right.
Thank
Ready? Let
you.
me see if y'all can see this. Can tell me when you can see the number. It'll show up under that chocolate pie there.
That's
It's not.
too small.
Hold on. Let me see if I take the. Oops. Let's go back. Let's take the brightness down some. Let's see. Did that
Look,
help?
Babe,
No. What?
babe,
What?
look at my hand. Do this
Uh huh. I
and
did.
turn this part down.
That's what I did. And it's still not working. Okay. I have 9,842 pictures.
Wow.
Eric, yeah, that wasn't a bad choice. I have,
What's the
I
closer?
have,
Who got a closer answer?
well, Eric put up 17,999. um, yes,
I was
I
about to
was,
say 10,000.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that
yep,
including the videos?
yes, yes, that's including videos.
You didn't say that to begin with.
Oh, shush. And the thing it is I've actually deleted a few thousand recently because I went through and some of the things that we've turned into videos that we've uploaded, I've gone ahead and deleted the excess, the cutting room floor, so to speak. I've deleted all the parts off my phone. Now they're still on my cloud account, but I don't have them on my phone anymore. So, but I love pictures. I love taking them. I love. It's not something business wise, but I don't know. One of these days, if my memory starts failing, then I'll have all the pictures, I guess. But I guess I'm just a very visual person. And you like this? On my mom's side of the family, you can see on my mom's side of the family, people do this. Everybody, like all the girls, all the ladies, we end up doing this a lot, and never really knew why. And then I remember there was like a Christmas that my aunts were all there, and so was my grandmother, and we were just joking. There we go. Oh, that's better. We were joking about how we all do that, and was it genetic, blah, 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 because my grandmother did it. And my grandmother says, I don't know why y'all do it, but I have terrible allergies. And I'm always wondering if my nose is running. So she's just always done this, and we all picked it up because it's the mannerisms. It's what we saw. So y'all see me on here all the time doing this, and that is pollen.
Yeah.
That is what that is. It's pollen. Do y'all have mangoes down there in the Philippines? Do you have mangoes?
Yep. We
That's
have
it.
at my dad's farm. We have like more than 30. What do you call this one? 30 mangoes on a
Mhm.
small farm and banana
Eric, good night.
trees. And
I'm glad you could join us.
yeah.
Eric was saying good night, so I was just saying good night to him. But you
Yeah.
said there's a farm with like 30 different kinds of mangoes. Is that what you were saying?
It- it's one variety, but
Oh, okay.
uh, mango tree is like, how am I supposed to say?
That's okay.
I
Take your time.
planted more than 13 mango trees.
Oh, okay. Oh, now I
So
understand.
mango,
You planted 30 trees. Okay. Um, I didn't know it, but I'm allergic to mango pollen. And
mm,
when I
any
lived in
variety.
right, just the pollen, and I had
Oh,
no idea. And when I lived in Puerto Rico, the now I was lived in a couple of places, but the place I lived at the longest was this house, and it had this beautiful, huge mango tree that was
mm,
up over the house, and I mean, the branches went over half the house. Now
that
I
must
don't
be
know about. Oh,
cool.
it was it was beautiful. So I'm thinking when I get the place, that's fantastic. Um, Matt, Eric saying goodnight to you. And he said, "Did you get it?" But anyway, so the mango tree, um, they don't have glass in their windows. I don't. I mean, it's cinder block houses, which I think is common in a lot of island countries. Y'all have cinder block mostly, correct? Well, or
Mm.
more more wooden houses.
It's not within the. It's a bit far from the house.
Hmm. But the
Like,
houses, the types of houses. What are your houses mostly built from?
mm, like not duplex because that's
Um,
too expensive. Just a
right.
simple.
They're
In the
go ahead.
in the
I'm cooking my
farms
ear
we
this
have
way, but
just
this
a farmhouse.
farmhouse.
We have just a farmhouse.
They're I was thinking though that big mango tree over the house was going to keep things cooler,
Yep,
but
that's true.
they don't have glass in their windows because of all the hurricanes, and they just have those metal things that you twist it and it causes the vent to go down to protect the window. Do you know what I'm
Um,
meaning? To for when the storms come. Um, so since there was no glass, when the pollen from the mango tree, when the pollen came out, I couldn't breathe. My eyes were swollen.
oh,
I woke up. I'm like, I don't know what the problem is. I just couldn't talk. My nose was stuffed up. I couldn't say nothing. I didn't know what was going on. And my friend, she
how
goes, "Are you allergic to mangoes?" I'm like, "I can eat them, but no, the pollen is horrible for me."
so
But
how old are you then?
it just you said how? Say that again.
How old are you then? The
Oh,
time that
when
you
that
were.
happened, I was in. I was about 34. I was about 34.
Mm,
But here, well, for one thing, when I was growing up, here in Texas, we've got all kinds of terrible. We've got cedar trees, and we've got those. If you ever look online, have you ever seen a video of a cedar tree kicking off pollen? No.
None so far.
No. I'm gonna see if I can find. Has anybody else seen that? It is insane. I'm gonna see if I can pull this up real quick because I've had the videos before. Let me pull it up. Give me just another minute. There we go.
I can always wait.
Yes. Now, hold on just a minute. And I'm going to see if I can share.
Here we go.
Hold on.
I'm back.
Hold on.
Need to have an earpiece so I can
Let me
hear
see
you
if I can
clearly.
do this. I am going to. Can you hear? Hold on. Share. I'm going to share screen. And I'm going to pull up this one. Window. Come on. Tab. Share. Okay. Now, I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to try to make sure. There we are. Okay, I'm going to add this. Sorry. Give me just a minute.
It's okay.
And here we go. Sometimes I'm still learning. Trying to get these things.
Yep.
Okay.
Me too.
I'm going to back this up just a little bit so you can see it.
I'm trying to put on the earpiece so I can hear clearly.
This pollen just. Yeah. It went off. Did you see that? Did you see? Okay. Now.
The door is open. Who wants to
Can
join?
you see it? Yeah.
I think
Let me
no.
see. Let me turn these off. Turn these off. Hide. Hide. Gonna get rid of those. And we're going to go back to, we want that. Now, go back to chats. Let me see, did anybody see that? Okay.
Now
I'm gonna try this again.
I'm right at your side.
Yep, I see that. I'm trying to figure out, add to stream. Ta-da! That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Now, let me see if now.
To
All right.
so I can.
As soon as it finishes loading, we'll watch this.
Perhaps you've seen this video online.
Okay, go ahead and shake it.
I think
that is
all one yellow cloud of
yes. That is all pollen. That is. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
That is a cedar tree. And there's a lot of them. I mean, we have some here, but there's a lot of them in like the central part of Texas. And during that season, I mean, there's yellow stuff. Your cars look like it snowed. There's yellow stuff all over them. You can write your name in it. It is so bad.
How does it feel? Is it itchy or?
It's this right here. You want to just do this all day long. It itches, your nose runs, but it's mostly itchy. And boy,
sounds like
Texas,
you'll be having a sinusitis.
Yes. It is bad. And the thing of it is Texas, a lot of people don't know, but Houston being settled was like this big have you ever heard the term a pig in a poke? Or making a silk purse out of a sow's ear? when a pig in a poke is from way back in like the 1800s, traveling salesman, things like that, you know, getting sold something and it turns out it wasn't what you expected. You know, you thought you were going to get something really good that you were paying for and you ended up getting something not. Well, so two brothers ended up buying all of this property around the Houston Bay. All right, so this water inlet area, they bought all this property out sight unseen. They bought all these thousands of acres, and the idea was is this was waterfront property. They were going to come down here and build houses and make a killing. They were going to like sell all this stuff, and they were going to be so rich. They get down here and it's all swamplands. It's nasty. So what did they do? They sold it to more people who had no idea what they had. So you get all these people that come down here and they bought land. So when they get here, and this I think is part of where the Texas thing comes from. Well, this is part of where the Texas thing comes from of we're going to make it work. You know, all these people showed up and they're like, well, it's our land. I don't got the money to turn around and go somewhere else. This is it. This is where my money is. People, so many people died from yellow fever. There's allergies. This is probably one of the worst health places to live. Humidity is horrendous. But there's great people. There's fantastic food. And it really can be beautiful if you know where to look. It's great for fishing. Really great for fishing. The Matt says, and hunting. But pollen, pollen is horrible. We have allergy season, and then hurricane season goes from May 1st through November 30th.
Oh, okay.
So I don't.
How would that be? How to get rid out of that pollen?
There's only
is there any medicine for that?
Well, yes, you can take. The thing is that with the medicine for the allergy medicine, you can take pills of allergy medicine, but most of this doesn't. It's not affected by it. According to, because our kids used to get sinus infections all the time until they were 5 years old, and I took them to an allergist. I'm talking 4 and 5 sinus infections every year. And she said that our bodies fight the that's okay. I think we're the only ones still in here anyway. But anyway, so the allergy medicine, when you take it, if the allergy is affecting you before it gets in your bloodstream, then taking a pill is not going to help. What happens is when it touches the lining in your nose, you get a response. So you have to use nose sprays. If you use just regular pills, it's not going to help, or very little help. But we have, hey Matt, Fishing the Dot's still here. He said, yes, Big Matt. Oh, you're going to be bringing me Mija? Come here, Mija. This is one of our little doggies. This is Mija. Say hello. She's a Chihuahua. And she's really confused right now, so her ears are down. But
she's sitting over there wanting me to come pick her up so I can.
She herds chickens. Uh-oh, I lost you. Why can't I hear you? Are you? Oh. You muted your mic. All right, try it again.
Click on her.
You're still no. It says she is. I can't unmute her. She is muting us. You are muted.
Was it?
Yes, there you are. Hello.
Am I muted? Or did I mute you?
You muted. You did mute us. This is Mija.
Oh, sorry. It was a mistake.
That's okay. No, she was my grandmother's. She was my grandmother's puppy
Oh,
dog. So
okay.
when she passed away, my mom and Ray Ray kept her. So she's
That's
actually done a
good.
bunch of traveling. She traveled a whole bunch with my grandmother. I think she went on a cruise. She's
Really?
been to Vegas. She's been all over.
How old is she?
Oh, let's see. She's probably about 10, 9 or 10.
10-year-old.
No, she's not.
Super cute and lovely.
She got her about the same time that we got Ziva.
No.
Yeah.
So how's Mama? How's Mama today?
She's doing good. She's up with my aunt in Dallas, the one that had
Yeah,
the double mastectomies. She's with her
how's
still.
the surgery?
It went
going?
really well, and she's healing
Oh,
good.
that's good. Thank
We're
God.
hoping if she's able to get the drains out in the next, well, when she gets the drains out, then my mom will probably come back. So she's supposed to have a follow-up doctor's appointment, I think Tuesday, but I'm not positive. And then they'll find out how much. And then at that point, I guess they'll decide whether Dad's going to go ahead and come back and then go get her later or what. But she's understandably wanting to stay with her sister. And,
Yeah.
you know, because once the drains come out, there's less chance of infection. And so Fishing the Dot says, I was topping up my glass still here. It's a big glass.
I pray for her.
I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yep. And it was something when I was watching your live stream from your church and they started singing Fire with the Blood. I was like,
I was
I know
amazed,
that
you know.
song. You're
Yeah.
amazed. Oh no, I knew that one. Absolutely.
I was amazed. You know, you can what do you call it? You can figure it out even if it is in a Cebuano language.
Mm-hmm. Well, the music is very, you know, I'm sorry, if you grew up with it, then you know the song, you know.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yes.
That's
Yes.
right.
You know the song.
So I'm just trying to learn guitar, and I was the one who's, learning guitar.
Right.
And it was my big sister who really expert on a keyboard, and she's a guitarist, yeah. And me is just I'm just learning, not
Right.
to expert yet.
Matthew's starting to learn to play guitar. We got him a guitar for his birthday. But and there's a
That's
young
cool.
man at church. There's a young man at church that has been teaching him some, but it's only
Wow.
once a week. And he has a very young daughter. I think she's only about 3 or 4 months old. So he's not always able to make it. So we've done a couple of apps, and there's one I want to do for him, but it's expensive. It's not expensive on a monthly base, but you have to buy like a year up front, and that's expensive.
Yeah.
So now it'd be a lot more expensive to pay someone, but there's a lot of apps that do things for free. They're not as good.
Yep.
But
If
so
only
he's
I'm
learning.
expert to that, then I'll make a tutorial. It's for free.
Right. Did you
Then
see
that way I can help.
Did you see the short I put up where Ray put a crib sheet around Matthew's guitar? Did you see
I
that?
haven't seen yet.
Oh,
It's,
it's,
did you upload it
yes, I uploaded it.
on
Yeah.
Matthew Craft?
Oh, not on Matthew Craft.
Or-
I uploaded it on mine. But let me see here.
At
I think this
Anita?
would come up better. Yes, ma'am.
At Anita house?
Oh, yes. No, Rivnats. That's my maiden name.
Okay.
It's the region. Originally, it was Austrian, but that area is now controlled by the Czech Republic. So basically, it's Czechoslovakian. Jim, Johnny, and Jack. Fishing the Dot is listing off his favorite alcohols. I'm a Jack Daniels girl. Thank you very much.
So who is still in the house? Who's still in the house now?
I think
In your
I
chat.
think the only ones in the house are you and I, and Matt, and Fishing the Dot. I think it's just
Okay.
us. So they're over in the chat
Oh.
talking about drinks, and you and
So
I are
it's a-
talking about hymns.
Uh,
Sorry.
maybe they don't like our tandem,
Yeah, there we go.
or maybe they are very
Um,
sleepy.
Yeah, I'm tired, but I enjoy. Like I
Yeah,
said,
it's 12 midnight.
yeah,
Anita,
yeah, well, no, not quite. It's only
you're not
11.
yet sleepy.
Yeah, it's
It's
only 11.
11:59 in the morning here.
Oh, it's 10:59 at night here. But
Oh
I
yeah.
normally stay up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I am not, but usually after about midnight,
Mm-hmm.
I'm awake, but it's more introspective, if that makes sense. I end up doing more like reading things or watching stuff. It's not as now some like for example right now since you're on here with me, I would enjoy talking and everything for hours and I'm fine.
Yeah,
But
me too.
but on a normal day, I still don't go to sleep until about 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, I try to on Saturday nights because I have to be at church early to be able to get everything set up.
Yeah.
I need to be there about an hour ahead of time at least to get it all done away. I am pulling up my videos. Let me see if I can find this. And make sure that I'm not.
I wish
Echo.
my day is your day so we can talk all over
Right.
or all day long.
Oh, I know. We could go.
Because I am free
Raymond
to talk.
Williams is
But
still here, or he came back.
hi, Raymond. Thank you for
Woohoo!
joining the live.
Getting the party back going, huh?
Around the party.
What I want.
Just the love day, you know.
There we go. Sorry. I am trying to. This is. That's my home. Where's library? That's what I want. I'm trying to find because it's a real short little. Let's see here. Weekend. Happy. What's for dinner? There's my little shorts. There's here it is.
During the
Okay.
service yesterday, did you hear the guitar? Does it complement to the song?
You know what? I'll go back into it and listen for it because I didn't realize that was you. So I was mostly just listening to the
No, I'm
overall. I
shy.
didn't know it was you.
I didn't aim the
I was
camera
just
at me.
Let's see here.
I'm sorry because I'm still trying to learn how to play
Oh
guitar.
no, you were fine. Let me see. Okay, can you see now? Why is it that I don't like when it says there we go. Can we go to expanding on the screen, or at least within the window? Hello. Sorry. There we go. Can you see it now?
Yeah, what's that?
There you go. What that is Matthew's guitar, and she took
Wow.
a baby crib sheet and tucked it over it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it fits
Looks
fantastic.
like a baby. Yeah, because it's
Right,
it's a baby guitar.
Well, no, it's a full-size guitar. It is,
Oh, okay.
but it's a full-size guitar, but it's got the I need to jump out of that to make sure I'm not accidentally putting someone else's stuff up. Give me just a second. I just want to take it off the screen. There we go.
That's cool.
But anyway, so I just thought that was a brilliant idea, and I'm like, all right, I've got to record that. And did you see? where was the other? Can I go back? Back. And did you see my pie earlier? I almost broke the internet with my lemon meringue pie. No, it's just fun playing around. Ray was wanting a lemon meringue pie, and so I made one for her.
That's Ray.
She just went to bed, but she actually showed her face on here for a minute. That's not super common. Let me see here. Here's my pie. Let me open it up here. And let me go back over here so I can see it when it shows up. There we go.
Just checking here on my
See?
Hey, okay.
And then I see it's a lemon pie with meringue on top.
Wow.
And you crisp the top. Do y'all have that dessert there much?
Not really.
Okay.
But I would love that.
It's basically a lemon pie with where the lemon is like a thick pudding consistency, or like I don't know, it's like a cross between pudding and jello. But
are you the one who made it?
You put meringue on top. Say that again.
Are you the one who made it? Or
Yes.
baked it?
Yep.
Wow.
And
I must say you're a chef cook.
well, I enjoy cooking, and especially Raymond.
Me, I am limited.
Yeah,
I only
Fishing the
know
Dot
some.
says we need to start a food hub channel. I would love to see like just what everybody else is cooking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bring them up on panel for a minute and they can just show their plate. There's a lot of people, they think, oh, my stuff's not all that great. It's just what I cook at home. But if it didn't come out of a can, oh, Matt says he needs some Canadian bacon to be able to.
Oh,
Matt's, yeah, do some Canadian bacon.
so you know how to do it?
To make Canadian bacon? No.
Yep.
Matt was asking Fishing the Dot for it. I know how to eat it.
Yep, me too.
Oh yeah. Put it on a pizza. Matt, why are you saying no pie?
Because Raymond's important pie.
Because you made him
Pineapple.
cry.
Pineapple pie. We have the one
Hi,
pineapple pie.
Harold showed up. Harold.
Hi,
missed
Sir
the class.
Harold.
Sorry, Harold. Canadian bacon. Now we are talking. Yep, we're talking food. So, let's see here.
Talking forward that we are just an eater, not a cooker. I mean, I can just eat, but I am limited to cooking. Like I know only how to do barbecue, chicken curry, and chicken fritada. Yeah, and pork adobo, like, especially if you want Filipino, you can try Filipino pork and chicken adobo.
When
chicken fritada.
When I was in Puerto Rico, it was either the main meal was beans, chicken, and rice, or chicken, rice, and beans, or sometimes they had rice with beans and chicken, or chicken with rice and beans.
That's the taste.
Hey, Harold.
Here, wait a minute. Here's the chocolate pie that I made.
Wow.
See the crust on that? Now here's the lemon.
Oh, wow. That's too huge.
Isn't that nice?
Give me some slice, Matt.
We'll have to see if it slices.
And I
right
ain't
now.
sharing with nobody.
Wait a minute. Let me see if it's cool.
Oh, it's cool.
Is it? Do you think it's? Ooh, might
Hello,
have
Sir
to
Harold.
cut into that. Matt, Ray said that for breakfast she's having fruit for breakfast. lemon
Oh,
meringue
that's cool.
pie. Yeah,
Mhm.
lemon meringue pie. That's what she's having for breakfast.
Oh, he's on a diet.
Raymond said that you're mean. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was born that way.
Uh-huh. Ask his mama.
I was born this way.
Tell Raymond.
Now you
I'll
got
say
her
You
this
were
singing.
born that way.
Raymond got there, it'd be just a shriveled up piece of leather.
No, it wouldn't. If we were taking the pie up to where it's not going to be a shriveled up piece of leather. It'd be gone.
Ask Raymond where he lives.
I know he lives. All right, Raymond, where do you live? I start losing track, but it's just kicking. You live up north, don't you? You said earlier. No, you live in Nova Scotia, right? Yeah. Oh, it wouldn't be shriveled up. It'd be gone. Now I got to get all these pies back in the fridge. Let's see. But no, I lost you. Uh-oh, she's gone. Pie for bacon deal. All right, you come on. All right, so I was right, Nova Scotia. Well, we could trade pie for bacon. I'm actually thinking in one of the giveaways before too long, or should I say in one of the lives, we're going to do a giveaway. I just don't know which one yet. It depends on weather and what I'm able to fix. But I think I'm going to do a giveaway with some of my candy, especially with coming into the holidays.
If she ever gets to 100.
No, I'm not even going to worry about that. If I get to 100, great. But that's not totally where I'm going with it. I just want to see. I think people would like it. And I mean, just being bluntly honest, people will. What?
Like I win.
Let me see here. What did he win? I got for the camp. Gotcha. All right. Duh. I lost track of what I was saying. Matt says no. But with the let's see, there's the peanut brittle, the fudge, the pralines, and the divinity, and I might give away one of each. But obviously it's good for the channel, but it's also good for my. Oh, you want me to sing a song, Harold? Let me see. I noticed that, Suey. I was like, what happened to her? I was suddenly very confused. I came back to the screen. It was just me. And I'm like, what'd I do? I'm glad you were able to come up for a while for me. I really, really appreciate it. I saw somebody said something. That's what it was.
But tell Harold if he wants you to sing, he has to come up on panel.
Harold says he wants the peanut brittle. And he says, always. All right, well, you want to come up on panel? Let me see. Do I have the right? Yeah, there it is. The thing it is, there's other songs that Mom wrote, but my understanding is all of the songs from hymnals are under fair use. But I so enjoy having you up on panel, Suey, or just watching you when I'm just in the chat. I really enjoy spending time with you. I'm going to look something up here real quick. Nope, not yet. I am checking. Copyright guidelines for copyright, including during worship. See, M's.
Yep, it's because of the low battery.
Nope, still not here. Right, that's what I was looking. Raymond, I do creamy pralines. They're they do them in New Orleans, which most of that's French. So I wouldn't be surprised if up in Canada they're a similar style. Here, I know that some do creamy style and others do chewy. Ours are definitely the creamy ones. Yes, that's probably why we lost you. I'm so sorry. Uh, I'm just checking something. Because those are the ones I know the best. Well. Oh, well, I'll do more research on it later. Let's see. Raymond says, okay. Is that the kind you were hoping for or not? Because I could bring up. I need to do some videos with pictures of my candy because that would make things a lot easier. But no, this one should always be. What do you mean? There we go. Yes, it is okay to go to my own page. What in the world? I'll put in the whole thing. Forgot to. Seriously. It's really making me cranky. Finally. All right, what I'm going to do. Oh, well, okay. The pralines have pecans in them. And sometimes when you're talking about the praline nuts, what ends up happening is having it's that sugary coating. Well, basically this is shape wise, it looks like a cookie. Okay, Sue was wondering, why did Ryan ask about your sister? Because they had made a comment and I think he was on one of his videos, and I think he was just trying to confirm who was who. It was all. And let me see here. I show this on occasion. At the stream. Now, here's my candies. And if we go down a little bit, that's my peanut brittle and fudge and cocoa crumbles. And then here's the pralines. Come on. So that's what the pralines look like. So yes, Sui, I think he just wanted to make sure he was supporting everybody and getting that mental, like for example, understanding that Matt and I and Mama are all, part of one family. Just kind of getting that mental visual of who's who. But Raymond, those are my pralines, and here's basically that's that creamy stuff there, sugary, creamy, and then it's got the pecans in it. And then another one, I don't know if y'all have this up there. Divinity is something that you either really know about it and your grandmother made it all the time and now nobody knows how to make it, or you've never heard of it before. So we're going to go. Sorry, it's taken me a minute to go this way and that way. It's pulling it back up. Oh, okay. Then, and maybe that's the other thing. So he was, like I said, he was just trying to confirm who was who, making sure he had all the people straight. This is Divinity. Now, this is actually a nougat. It's white, and it's egg white that has syrup that's been put into it, but it's hot syrup, and it ends up making a nougat, and this is what they look like when they're when I have them in the bags. The picture broke. Why did the picture break? I'm not happy with that.
Maybe.
I'm gonna have to fix that. Anyway, they end up looking like little clouds. And is that one? Nope, that one's broke too. Anyway, I have to fix that. But if you can see in this little picture here, they're little. They look like little meringues, and we're going to go back to me. Ta-da! Okay. Oh, you have a brother that makes the meringue, or the Divinity. It's a lot of people don't know. It's getting to where people either don't know how to make it, or they end up having to use like cream of tartar and other stuff to be able to make it work right. And my grandmother, when she gave me the recipe, it was 2 years before I had the guts to try it. You said yes, so that means it's both pralines and Divinity. Do you use the creamy kind of pralines there? But if you were able to see, though, most of mine, what I do is I put my candy in. Why did that go that way? Okay. I put my candy in mason jars and I vacuum seal them, and that helps keep everything fresh, especially because it's really humid here, and that can really make the candy like icky fast. So let me see here. Lots of thumbs up. Gotcha. But no, we're coming into that time of year where we'll be doing some shows. Thank you, Sue. I very much appreciate it. Yes, the humidity, definitely. Especially the brittles, the peanut brittle, pecan brittle, that kind of stuff that I make. Boy, if I don't get it from the pan into the jar fast enough, it can get sticky. You just have to have it in a good seal container of some sort. So with the jars, the mason jars, and vacuum sealing them, they'll stay good for months. And this is, matter of fact, here's one of my jars with the peanut brittle in it. See? Nice and yummy. But we'll start doing shows soon. And in the past, we were doing shows like at least once a month. And I honestly didn't realize how much money it was coming in until all of the shutdowns happened. And we didn't have, we weren't able to do the shows. And then all of a sudden, boom, it was like, wow, that's where a lot of our income was coming from. So we're coming up on our two biggest shows. Of the three big ones we would normally do a year, 2 of them are, one's in November and one's in December. So I'm really hoping we can make up for lost shows. But I have to be careful because especially when Delta was going around, if I make a bunch of candy and then the show gets canceled, then I'm out all of that money. And I just can't afford that. So sometimes it's better to miss the show than to have used supplies and stuff and then not be able to and lose everything from it. But anyway, as Sue would say, we have 5 million people in the house. But I think I'm actually going to be shutting things down. I am tuckered. It's almost 11:30, and I think my allergy medicine is worn off. And it's been a long day. As I said, Sundays I wake up a lot earlier than usual. And it's just been a busy day today. But it was so much fun spending time with everybody. And I'll give everybody a moment to kind of say goodnights. Oh, thank you, Suey. And here I am signing off. It's kind of like the end of Good Morning Vietnam. Just good night. Everybody have a sweet time. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that good stuff. Yep, 5 million people in the house. Up, and we're losing them. Anyway, I always enjoy seeing everybody. And if anybody is interested in getting candy, please let me know, because our online family would definitely have priority. So let me know. And let me know if y'all would be interested in watching me make some of it. Don't be thinking you're getting a recipe, though. Anyway, Matt, Suey said good night. And sweet dreams, everybody. Good night, Raymond. I don't know. I'm having visions that Ryan is probably somewhere asleep with his head on his keyboard. I think he's been stuck to it all weekend, trying to get everything fixed. But good night, good night. All right, everybody, I'll see you again, most likely over Matt's shoulder, but I'll be seeing y'all all again soon, I'm sure. Don't forget, Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, and Matt and I will be kind of having a little party with all of our friends here. All right, y'all take care. Good night. Bye.